Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. And welcome to another edition. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. It's time for another episode of LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, Part 44. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We are on Part 44. The last one I did was LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, the playoff edition. It was a special edition, guys, for the playoffs. So that wasn't included in the regular, counting numbers. So this one is LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, Part 44. You guys know the deal, man, on this channel. You guys know what it's about when I do the LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things. We must continue to educate, set the record straight. You know what I'm saying? And, I said, basically, stop the lies and the narratives, like I always tell you, for LeBron James and his weird fan base, man, that we just don't seem to get. These people don't know the game. They continue to flood my comments. You guys know what it's about here, man. We're not laughing with them. We're laughing at them. And we must continue to expose these fools and the things that they write in my comment section. Because as usual, no one's here educating us. They can never dispute my videos because you can't dispute the facts, man. That's the key here, guys. Remember, when they use a word like hate, they're only saying that because they can't dispute the facts. So their default is to say, oh, you're just a hater, man. You're just a hater. The facts can never be hate, guys. That's it. The truth hurts. Let's be real here. The truth does hurt. And the truth about LeBron James hurts his fan base. But they can't dispute it. That's on LeBron James, man. And we're going to talk about it in this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel. Once again, guys, I am truly, truly humbled, man, by all support, man. Like I said, it really, really means a lot, guys. Much respect to all you guys. Shout out to everybody in the membership, man. I want to send a special thanks out before I start to Kevin Marr 3940. Shout out to Kevin Marr for coming through with the super thanks. I'm a little late on some of these. Forgive me, guys, if I forget to acknowledge you and thank you, but thank you very much. Shout out to Lowly Minds, who came through with the PayPal the other day. Thank you very much to Lowly Minds. Sometimes I forget I even have a PayPal, and sometimes I get a notification. I'm like, damn, I forgot about PayPal. So shout out to Lowly Minds. And Dennis Gregory, triple OG, Dennis Gregory, coming through with the PayPal. Thank you very much to Dennis Gregory, Lowly Minds, and Kevin Marr. And you guys know what to do, man. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, welcome back to another edition of LeBron James Fans Say Weird Things, Part 44, man. And I got some good comments for you guys. Once again today, you guys know what it's about here. We must continue to educate these clowns. We must continue to set the record straight in these fools and stop these lies and these narratives, because that's all we got here in the comment section. That's all LeBron James fans have is lies and narratives. They don't have facts. They don't. They don't know the history of the game, so they can't even give you context or perspective. They never can do these things. And they expose themselves daily. And I know sometimes I get harsh with these people in the comments, but I don't give a damn, man. I really don't. Because, once again, I've been on YouTube a little over 3 years now, and the kinds of things that people have said to me in the comment section over these years is insane to me. It's really insane. Some of the things that people have said to me, the names people have called me. Like I said, just some of the things that people write. Just doesn't make any sense, man. Like I said, these people are getting so emotional. I'm telling you, these people wish bad on me. These people think that I hate LeBron James like that so much to a point where they wish harm on me. I don't give a damn about LeBron James to even hate him like that. I don't care enough about that man. I do not respect him. So remember, that's the key here. It's the respect factor that I don't have, not only for LeBron James, but for a lot of these clowns out here in the NBA, a lot of these fake professional athletes that are not true professionals. And they're not competitors, man. I don't respect these dudes. It ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't think about these guys outside of YouTube. I do my video and I go about my life. Like we all have many, many things going on in our life, guys. I got so many other things to worry about that are more important than LeBron James, man. But when we talk about the videos, when we're talking about basketball, that's when it matters. That's the only time it matters, guys. Once again, I do not wish harm on LeBron James, but you widows out there really wish harm on me. You guys say weird things to me, and that's why I entitled this Weird Things. Not stupid things or dumb things. It's weird, the statements that you guys make that doesn't pertain to basketball, that just shows that you don't know what the hell you're talking about. We done with the 90s, right? Jordan can't go left, right? Just a bunch of weird stuff, man. Plumbers and taxi cab drivers. So without further ado, guys, let's get this show on the road. You know it's going to be probably a 30-minute video, so bear with me. Stay to the end. It's always good, man. It's good. You guys know that. So the first one goes. Now, this is a comment on a post that I made about LeBron James. The soundtrack to LeBron James' career is On Bended Knee by Boyz II Men. I mean, my goodness, these LeBron James fans can say whatever they want, man. But you guys know, man, my captions and on my photos on these posts that I make, these are great, guys. I'm not tooting my own horn here, but you guys know the deal, man. I got some great captions on these photos, man, and they can't dispute it. When I post that photo, a Boyz II Men soundtrack album cover of On Bended Knee, right? And then you have a picture of LeBron James on bended knee, time and time and time again. It just writes itself, guys. That just perfect caption for LeBron James. So this person comments, there's a Netflix, he says, Netflix doc called MJ Gambled His Pops Away. That's what this person wrote. In response to the On Bended Knee post. Now, when I say that LeBron James, the soundtrack to his career is On Bended Knee, and then I post a picture of LeBron James on bended knee, and we've seen LeBron James many, many times, many games on bended knee, crying and moaning for a foul call to the referees, just whatever the case may be. To me, like I said, it goes perfectly. It's applicable. It's appropriate. This person says there's a Netflix doc called MJ Gambled His Pops Away. I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember that being on Netflix. Can anyone tell me that's an actual legit documentary on Netflix called MJ Gambled His Pops Away? These are the LeBron James fans, man. You see what I'm saying? This is where they go with it. I make a post about LeBron James on bended knee, which is not me exaggerating or making up a story. And this person's response is, there's a Netflix documentary called MJ Gambled His Pops Away. So this person wants to say weird things. LeBron James fans say weird things. Once again, this person thinks that he knows about Michael Jordan and the tragedy surrounding Michael Jordan's father. And I keep telling you, weirdos, if you know so much information, you have so much information on this topic, why are you guys in my comments on YouTube? You guys should be calling the police department. You guys should be calling the FBI. You should be calling Michael Jordan. You should be emailing him, emailing somebody, not me. You shouldn't be in my comments on YouTube. You should be talking to somebody in the press, calling the newspapers. You should be raising hell. If you have all this evidence, all this information, you guys got the facts. Where are the facts? Why are you in my comment section? You're just being weird. You don't got no facts. You're making up stories, man. Right? That would be like me saying that LeBron James got his son in the hospital sick because of the steroids that he's making his son take. Do I have any evidence for that? No, I don't have any evidence. I'm just going to say that anyway and make a video about it because that would be a LeBron James fan type thing. This person said it's a Netflix doc. You're just making up a Netflix documentary. It's not even true. There is an actual song called On Bended Knee by Boyz II Men, which perfectly describes LeBron James in those moments. So I don't know where you're stretching or reaching here by trying to make it seem as if Michael Jordan, he gambled his father away. I know these guys have all the answers. Weird guys, man. They love to talk about Michael Jordan's father being killed. That's how disgusting you people are. Just disgusting comments from you guys. Really? Let's go to the next one. All right, weird stuff out here. They're talking about Michael Jordan's father being killed because these guys have no class because they're LeBron James fans. They don't have no class. LeBron James has no class. They're not honorable. Dude, that's an honorable statement? No, because you got no honor. You're following LeBron James, man. Right? Weirdo out here, these weirdos. Let's go to the next one here. This is hilarious too because they got facts. This person, he got facts for us here. Some facts to start your day. LeBron is leading the playoffs in steals and blocks with 17. Now, this is hilarious because we all know that the Lakers have been eliminated now. But I found this comment very interesting when I saw it. LeBron is allowing the lowest field goal percentage at the rim, 36.4%. That's what this person wrote. So he said some facts to start your day. Right? This person tried to come with some facts for LeBron James. LeBron is leading the playoffs in steals plus blocks with 17. Now, this person wrote this. He's leading the playoffs in steals and blocks. I don't know what that even means. What that means. And then he says allowing the lowest field goal percentage at the rim, 36.4. And yet his team, when this comment was wrote on my channel, the Lakers were down 3-1, guys. They were down 3-1. But here's LeBron James fan talking about the steals and blocks a total of 17. So LeBron James getting steals and some blocks through the first round of the playoffs, leading after 4 games. I'm supposed to be impressed with that? How is that impressive? Also, you're talking about steals and blocks that LeBron James accumulated with his team down 3 games to 1. So once again, you're reading off stats that are having no impact. LeBron James does not play defense, and you're trying to argue that he plays defense by reading off his stats and block total? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't show or highlight he's actually playing defense out there. Because if we watch LeBron James, which I have, if you watched him in this postseason, which I'm sure this person didn't, they're not going to watch the LeBron James games. They're going to read the box score, watch the highlights, and then blame people. But if you watch the games, you clearly see LeBron James playing an area on the court, playing no man's land, standing around playing free safety. So some of these steals LeBron James is getting is because he's not guarding anyone. He's playing in the middle, no man's land. So he's able to play these passing lanes and do all this nonsense and get some steals maybe because you're not playing anyone on defense. You're guarding an area. Everyone else is guarding a man. This person won't talk about this, though. They're going to read off his blocks and steals. When has LeBron James ever led a season in steals? Never did. But you're going to talk to me about LeBron James leading the playoffs after 4 games, leading the playoffs in total steals and blocks. That doesn't make any sense. And that doesn't highlight LeBron James playing defense. And then they try to post him allowing the lowest field goal percentage of the rim. The lowest field goal percentage of the rim. I watched the Timberwolves series. This dude was not stopping anyone. So even if you're going to sit there and tell me some numbers, I'm not buying it. And once again, there's no impact here. Where's the evidence on the video footage? I didn't see LeBron James stopping guys to the rim. He couldn't. Rudy Gobert literally had his greatest playoff game in the history of his career on LeBron James, but you're going to sit here and tell me he's holding people at the rim to 36% field goal. That's a lie. That's nonsense. What game are you watching? Who did these stats? Once again, they're trying to finagle stats like that's going to show and highlight something. I saw LeBron James not playing any defense. I saw LeBron James not get across half court multiple times in that series. I saw LeBron James standing in the corner, blowing on his hands. I saw LeBron James standing in the middle of the court when guarding no one, when everyone else is guarding a man. We watched that. But you're going to sit there and tell me about his steals and blocks. LeBron James ain't never led a season in blocks. Ain't never led the league in steals. Never once. But you come here with these total blocks and steals after 4 games, and his team was down 3-1. Once again, LeBron James fans celebrating mediocrity and celebrating numbers. Michael Jordan was putting up all-world numbers against Detroit in 1989. He was putting up all-world numbers against Detroit in 1990. But what was the problem? He wasn't getting the help that he needed from the teammates, and his team was not good enough yet. So he continued to push these guys, not get trades. He pushed them to be better, to get on that level. That's how you earn it. That's how you go through a grind. That's never been LeBron James, man. But you want to celebrate his numbers when he's down 3-1. Makes no sense. They'll say that Michael Jordan's 1-9 without Pippen. The man dropped 63 points against 86 Celtics. Still wasn't good enough to win. But he won now without Pippen, right? But you don't want to talk about Michael Jordan's stats? The man has more playoff series averaging over 40. Over 40. They didn't win championships during some of those seasons, right? But you guys want to keep talking about he ain't got 1-9 without Pippen. So you won't celebrate Michael Jordan's stats because he was losing, but then you want to talk about LeBron James stats when he's losing. Makes no sense. And not to fail to mention that they were a 3 seed that lost to a 6 seed. They were down 3-1 to a 6 seed, and you're talking about some blocks and steal totals. Gives a damn about that. Weird dudes, man. Once again, getting blocks and steals does not mean that you're playing defense. Doesn't mean that. Let's go to the next one here. Now, this is about the same person that wrote the Netflix documentary thing. This guy continues this. Now, this was on the post. Once again, another post that I had, which was, to me, spot on. This is a great. You guys remember the post I put a couple days back, a week or so, whatever it was, when I posted the screenshot of Arnold Schwarzenegger from the movie Running Man. There's a scene there towards the end of the movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger comes back, right? And he tells the guy, Killian, right? The guy who's running the game show. He's like, one of us is in deep trouble, right? And I posted that screenshot, that photo of the movie, that part of the movie, and I put, LeBron James is in deep trouble, right? I said, LeBron, one of us in deep trouble. That was the comment, the quote that I did. I was quoting Arnold Schwarzenegger from that movie. Once again, this is spot on, man. I mean, this stuff I mean, you can't do it any better than that. The caption to that photo with LeBron James is on the money, man. Can't be disputed. Because LeBron James was in deep trouble. They were down 3-1 at that point. After they were being favored, everyone was picking them to win. You had a home court advantage. You're the number 3 seed. You have Luka Doncic there, right? Somehow the Lakers down 3-1. So I said, man, LeBron James, one of us in deep trouble. And then this is what this person writes in response to that. You know who is in deep trouble? Once more info, You know who is in deep trouble once more info drops is MJ. More info drops. He left basketball after 1990. This guy won't give this up. He left basketball after 1993 because he gambled on basketball and gambled his pop's life. This dude won't give it up. You see how weird these people are, man? This dude, not only one time did he have to talk about Michael Jordan's father dying in a disgusting manner by blaming Michael Jordan for his father's death, even though this fool has no evidence to support these statements, he'll just say disgusting things. These are the same people that will tell you, oh, LeBron James never failed a drug test. He never failed. He never popped on a test. But you guys keep talking about he takes steroids. He's never failed a test. So what evidence do you have to say this about Michael Jordan out here in the comments, but you gonna keep coming out here? This is a go-to for LeBron James fans. The most disgusting fan base in all of sports. They like to make jokes and clown Michael Jordan's father being murdered. Michael Jordan's father didn't die of old age or die, in some peaceful sleep. The man was murdered on the side of a road. And LeBron James fans make jokes about this. They think it's funny. They think it's Michael Jordan. They love to say these things. All of these people are investigative reporters. They're all detectives now, but yet none of them will make a video talking about it. I guarantee you. I guarantee this fool would never put his face on a video and say this stuff in a video and give us some evidence. Like I said, call the police. Why are you talking to me, man? Call the DA. Call Michael Jordan's people up. Send an email out. Call the news up. Call the press. I mean, my goodness, man, you have all the facts. You know. This dude said, you know he's in deep trouble once more info drops. What info is dropping? This dude, Michael Jordan's father, was murdered over 20 years ago. You're telling me that they're still waiting for information to come out? This doesn't make any sense, man. But this guy knows that there's more info coming out, so then why don't you put the info out, you fool? See, these people are weird. They can't talk basketball. I made a comment about basketball. LeBron James in deep trouble down 3-1, and you take it to Michael Jordan's father and gambling again. Again. You guys cannot stay on topic. You guys don't make any sense. They're the same people that will say that we don't stick to basketball. Nah, you fools don't stick to basketball. Everything on my channel is about basketball. It's about the basketball players. But you guys got to get all personal and emotional because you know that you ain't got the facts. So you come here with this weird stuff. He left basketball after 19 because he gambled his pop's life. Just like LeBron James gambled his son's life. He literally gambled his son's life, making his son take all these steroids, all these chemicals, right? He gambled his son's life. He took away from his son's legacy by, using his son as a prop. That's the certain, but we know for a fact that LeBron James used his son as a prop for his own career. We know he did that. We saw him do that. Those are the facts. Right, LeBron James doing a dunk contest at his son's high school halftime. Right, always making it about himself. Getting his son drafted to the Lakers when everyone knows he ain't NBA ready. How many minutes LeBron James Jr. played in the playoffs? Was he a key member? No, but LeBron James said that his son was better than a bunch of guys in the NBA. What a joke, man. What a clown. But this guy's over here talking about Michael Jordan's father and the gambling. You guys are just weird, man. It's really sad. I said that's your go-to? That's all y'all got. Sad stuff, man. Disgusting fan base. Just like LeBron James, a disgusting human being. Piece of garbage. Dirt bags, man. Dirt bags follow dirt bags. No honor follows no honor. No class follows no class. Right? Not earning the respect is the same reason why these fools will talk. They don't care about respect. They don't even know what respect is. They think you ask for respect. Oh, y'all gonna respect me. That's what LeBron James fans think. They think like him. You ask and demand respect from people. So his fan base is a bunch of kids, a bunch of goofs, man. There's no grown-up that's a fan of LeBron James, man. And don't tell me that you are a fan of LeBron James and you're, X amount of years old or whatever. You're full of crap. I don't believe it. Let's go to the next one here. Oh, God. And this is from the, I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting like an idiot right there. I did that video. LeBron James' legacy continues to go down. Once again, it's self-explanatory. LeBron James' legacy continues to go downhill all these years he keeps playing. And this person says this in response to the video. This is like saying Jordan's legacy got worse during the Wizards years. No, it's not, my friend. It's not even close. And that's what we've been talking about. You haven't been listening, though. You haven't been paying attention. There's no way that you can relate what LeBron James has done over the last 2 years at 39, 40 years old compared to what Michael Jordan did on the Wizards at 39, 40 years old. It's not even comparable, guys. First, it's a completely different era of basketball. That's number one. But number two, and more importantly, the effort that Michael Jordan gave on the court, which is why his legacy did not go down on the Wizards. Was he the same Michael Jordan? No. Did Michael Jordan win? No. What were the expectations for Michael Jordan's Wizards? Does anyone remind me there? I don't remember the Wizards being or having high expectations or being a playoff contender or a championship contender. I don't remember none of this stuff. I don't remember Michael Jordan getting a blockbuster trade in the middle of the season to come save him. I don't remember any of these things happening. I don't remember Jason Kidd coming to the Wizards on a trade. I don't remember Tim Duncan coming there to the Wizards on a trade, or Shaquille O'Neal or Kobe Bryant or Tracy McGrady or Vince Carter, Ray Allen. I don't remember any of these guys coming to the Wizards in the 2002, 2003 seasons that Michael Jordan was there to assist Michael Jordan. I don't remember any of these things happening. I remember Michael Jordan going out there and giving the effort, and that's why his legacy was not diminished. It wasn't about the stats for Michael Jordan. It was never about the stats. It was always about the other things. The class, the honor, the integrity, the competitive fire, right? The leadership of Michael Jordan, the love of the game. That's what made Michael Jordan who he was, right? All the stats and the accolades came because of what Michael Jordan was made of, what was inside of him, the toughness, the grit, the durability, right? All of that stuff, the effort that he gave on both sides. Michael Jordan was not walking around on defense for the Wizards. He wasn't standing in the corner blowing on his hands on the Wizards. He wasn't standing there arguing with referees while the play's going on behind him on the Wizards. He wasn't blaming his teammates on the Wizards. He wasn't getting coaches fired on the Wizards, man. He was doing what he had to do. He was a professional and a competitor, and he gave the effort way more than LeBron James. The man played all 82 at 37 minutes a game on a bad knee. LeBron James can't even play 80 games, 75 games. And he's supposed to be the most in shape guy. He's supposed to be tough and durable. They promote his longevity, yet still never has to show or display true longevity on the court. This person says, if that's like saying Jordan's legacy got worse on the Wizards years. Once again, the reason why Michael Jordan's legacy did not take a hit is because Michael Jordan's legacy was not built up through lies and narratives. And Michael Jordan went out there and earned it. So, for example, let's think about the All-Star game when Michael Jordan was 40 years old. Let's think about that 2003 All-Star game, guys. This is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Do you guys remember what LeBron James did in the All-Star game this year? LeBron James didn't play. He didn't play in the All-Star game. He sat out the All-Star game at 40 years old after, over 1 million people voted for this clown. He didn't even show up for the fans. He load managed on the All-Star game as if he couldn't play 5 or 10 minutes. He acting like he had to go out there and play 35 minutes. He's like, I can't do it. I'm going to just sit out this thing. So this is what LeBron James did at 40 years old. He sat out and load managed an All-Star game. That takes a hit. Your legacy takes a hit for that. You came out like a straight clown with street clothes on, while everybody else is in their uniform. You took pictures with it in street clothes, everyone else in uniform. You look like a clown, LeBron James. A straight fool. Don't no one respect that. What did Michael Jordan do at 40 years old in the All-Star game in 03, guys? Not only did they have Mariah Carey come out and sing to this dude, not only did Michael Jordan go out there and actually play in the game, the man damn near hit the game winner at the end of the game. It got ruined by Jermaine O'Neal's dumb foul and Kobe Bryant's competitiveness, who would not allow himself to miss free throws on purpose to let Michael Jordan win that moment. But Michael Jordan showed up and put in a show so much, like I said, that last shot of Michael Jordan in the All-Star game over Shawn Marion's outstretched hands on the baseline for that fadeaway jumper to put the All-Star game team up. And like I said, it looked like it was a game winner at 40 years old. LeBron James didn't even play in the All-Star game at 40 years old. That's how Michael Jordan enhances his legacy. That's how he cements his legacy and doesn't take away from it. Like LeBron James out there all season, lollygagging, like I said, not playing D, load managing, making excuses, crying and moaning, playing the victim, still needs more trades. D'Angelo Russell, Anthony Davis, they always need a trade. Exposed. That wasn't Michael Jordan on the Wizards, man. Michael Jordan held on to his integrity. He played the game the right way. He played with that love. He showed up for the fans. So he kept his respect. He didn't lose. We didn't lose respect for Michael Jordan. I know I didn't. Like I said, if anything, he enhanced his legacy and enhanced the respect factor because you saw what Michael Jordan was doing on a bad knee, on a team that wasn't going anywhere. He didn't ring chase. He played on that team with guys that were not that good. LeBron James had all these trades, all these really great players, and yet still, he's out there goofing it up, losing the respect of the people, not being a true competitor, man, not walking off the court. Michael Jordan never did nothing like that, right? None of that stuff. You guys know the deal. That's why Michael Jordan legacy is different than LeBron James, man. Let's go to the next one here. This guy says, Paxson hit the big shot in 1993, Game 6. Does that mean MJ sucks? Now, I don't know what the hell this person's talking about, man. I think that they were talking about a part in the video that I mentioned. Kyrie Irving bailing out LeBron James, or hitting a big shot. Ray Allen hitting a big shot to help LeBron James in his career. These guys came with big plays. So this person thinks that by him saying that Paxson hit the big shot in 93, Game 6, does that mean MJ? So I don't know where this person gets that Michael Jordan sucks or LeBron James sucks. That I don't even know what he's saying. The point that I made is valid. LeBron James was saved by Kyrie Irving's 27 points per game in an NBA Finals, outplaying the MVP handedly, and literally going one-on-one in that moment while LeBron James standing in the corner blowing on his hands. This is nowhere near the same thing, and they keep bringing up John Paxson. I don't understand. And I went to this person's channel. It's a kid, man. It's a kid. I went to the channel. The kid's probably like freaking 15 or something like that, man. It's a freaking kid. That's what I'm talking about. These LeBron James fans are kids. They're teens. They're early 20s. There's no grown-ups fans of LeBron James. You can't. You're not a grown then. You're a Toys R Us kid and you're refusing to grow up if you're a fan of LeBron James. It's just that simple. But this is a kid. So I had to educate him, and I said to him, I was like, listen, you definitely weren't around for the 90s Chicago Bulls. And see, what's really frustrating is for a kid that age to talk about 1993 when this kid was probably born in 2010. Like, for you to talk about the big shot that John Paxson 93, then you have no clue you're talking about. I can tell that. Dude, you have nerve to say this. Once again, let me educate. In 1993, Game 6, right? In the fourth quarter, Michael Jordan scored all of the Bulls' points except for those 3 points, guys. Those 3 points are the only points in the fourth quarter scored by someone other than Michael Jordan. So, like I've always said, there is no shot for John Paxson to hit if Michael Jordan is not keeping them within scoring distance or striking distance. They would have been down by 14, 15 points if it wasn't for Michael Jordan. So John Paxson's shot wouldn't have even been a thing. No one ever wants to talk about this. Michael Jordan scored 9 of the Bulls' 12 points in the fourth quarter, guys. They only scored 12 points in the fourth quarter. Michael Jordan scored 9 of them. But you want to try to relate John Paxson hitting a shot late in the game, which was a big shot, as saving Michael Jordan somehow or bailing him out. It doesn't add up. And then you say, does that mean MJ sucks? I don't even know how you could come to that conclusion because Paxson made a shot. Once again, Paxson didn't average 27 points a game. Pippen never even averaged 27 points a game in the NBA Finals. Right? No, he never did. So the fact that Michael Jordan scored all those points in the fourth quarter just for Paxson to have an opportunity to make that shot is something that you fools never want to talk about. That wasn't the same as Ray Allen's shot. That wasn't the same as, Kyrie Irving. And remember that play when Paxson hits that shot. Michael Jordan takes the inbounds and immediately goes up court and whips a pass to Scottie Pippen. And that pass to Scottie Pippen created the off balance for the Phoenix Suns defense because they thought Michael Jordan was going to get the ball. So that play threw them off. And it was ball movement, right? Jordan to Pippen to Grant to Paxson. Michael Jordan was involved in that play. He didn't stand in the corner and let John Paxson dribble, go one-on-one and hit him a shot. Nowhere close to that. Ray Allen shot. If Chris Bosh don't get that rebound off of LeBron James' miss, game is over. Right? If Chris Bosh gets that rebound and throws it back to LeBron James, because you can see LeBron James calling for the ball back, game is over. LeBron James ain't making that shot. But Chris Bosh's high IQ knew to get to Ray Allen. Ray Allen's high IQ knew he had to get behind the line. All in one motion. That's bailing you out. That's saving you, man. Once again, that wasn't a game. And this person writes, he hits a big shot in game 6. So you really, you basically answered your own comment. Like you just said, in game 6. That wasn't game 7, right? So he wasn't saved, and Michael Jordan doesn't suck somehow because Pax hit a shot, right? Doesn't make any sense. Once again, Michael Jordan played his role in the fourth quarter. He kept his team within, a certain amount of points, which allowed Paxson to step up in that moment. Also, like we always talk about, it was Michael Jordan's work ethic and practice which helped push his teammates, which kept them prepared. Not saying that that's why Paxson hit that shot, but he was prepared for that moment because of the intense practices led by Michael Jordan. Those are the facts, guys. Called residuals. That's called galvanizing your team. That's called maximizing your teammates. That's what Michael Jordan did. LeBron James ain't never done that. And you exposed LeBron James in that comment. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. So as you guys can see, man, nothing is said here. This guy tried to give some facts. He tried, a fun fact, LeBron James leads players in blocks and steals after 4 games when they were down 3-1. I don't know what you're getting from this. Where are you going with that? You went nowhere with it. He went literally nowhere. When we watch LeBron James not playing any defense, you always try to excuse it by giving us some stats. This dude, you're the one guy talking about Michael Jordan gambled his father away, making up a Netflix documentary. Michael Jordan gambled his pops away. Like, just weird stuff. That's weird stuff, man. Then he just kept coming back. He wouldn't let it go. The facts really hurt these people. They get real emotional, and they get weird, man. As I said, it doesn't make any sense. I'm keeping it about the facts. I'm keeping it about basketball. You guys get all weird. You start talking about LeBron James' money, Michael Jordan's father getting killed, the gambling, this and that. I mean, conspiracy theories, all this stuff, man. But LeBron James never took those steroids, all right? LeBron James ain't pumping no chemicals because he ain't never been busted. LeBron James is a great husband and father because he never got caught cheating his wife, never got arrested. That lets you know LeBron, really, guys? But you guys are going to accuse Michael Jordan of gambling his pops away based off of what? You say weird statements, man. You got people talking about Michael Jordan as an owner. Oh, Michael Jordan couldn't win as an owner. Really? This is what we're talking about now? LeBron James couldn't win with stacked super teams. What's worse? Michael Jordan not being able to be an owner and win a championship with the Hornets, or Michael Jordan as a player having 2 3-peats, never losing. LeBron James 4-6 with super teams, right? And 2 of his champions came in shortened seasons. Not impressive. Not at all. This guy's talking about the Wizards Jordan. Once again, you're trying to bring up Michael Jordan, the Wizards, as if LeBron James is comparable. Not even close, guys. And I did a video on this. Michael Jordan on the Wizards was much better than LeBron James has been on the Lakers. And you can include all these years. Just ain't doing it. Ain't playing no D. If LeBron James gave half the effort that Michael Jordan gave, the Lakers would be 10 times better, man. 10 times better. If LeBron James played with any kind of level of IQ of Michael Jordan, if he played with any level of grit like Michael Jordan, the Lakers would be much better. If he gave, like I said, even half the effort on the defensive end of Michael Jordan, the Lakers would be much better. If he was able to galvanize teammates like Michael Jordan and maximize teammates like Michael Jordan, the Lakers would have been so much better. Think about what Anthony Davis would have been with a Michael Jordan. Think about what a Luka Doncic would have been with a Michael Jordan, even that old of a Michael Jordan. Right? It would have been a lot better. He would have been able to, like I said, to maximize and get more out of these guys. He would have maximized everyone. Dalton Connect, right? Rui Hashimura. All these guys, D'Angelo Russell. Everyone would have been maximized. Vanderbilt. Hell, Michael Jordan would have made Jackson Hayes look good. If you could make Bill Cartwright look good, Bryson Dele, Luke Longley, if you could make these kinds of good guys look good, Will Perdue, Stacey King, then you could make Jackson Hayes look good. Those are the facts. You guys know the deal, man. LeBron James fans say weird things. Part 44, man. The saga continues. It doesn't end, you weirdos. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.